Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Against the Public for September 18th. I'm Dana Lane. Today we'll go through my top Major League Baseball free plays. Another winning night last night. Hopefully we'll build on that as we had the last couple of days and get on a nice little roll to end the Major League Baseball regular season. After we finish, please go over to Pickdawgz.com. I'll have my Wednesday premium Major League Baseball plays loaded up, and it's that time of week again where I'll have my college football selections up probably later tonight, maybe early on Thursday, depending on things go, but I'll try to get them up on Wednesday. And of course, NFL selections will be up on Thursday, maybe Friday morning. But generally, I try to do the Wednesday, Thursday thing. It really depends on the information I'm looking for in certain games. And if I get that, obviously, I'll put them up as quickly as possible. Remember, we have smashed 61% of our college football selections this year, 60% winners over the last 2 seasons combined. So please don't miss out again this week if you have already. But if you've jumped on those single plays, those 3-packs, the all-access pass, please make sure that you come back again this weekend, starting on Thursday. You can jump on those single plays or my Major League Baseball 3-pack tomorrow for just $49.99. And of course, every single play and every 3-pack always comes with our Pick Dawgz win guarantee. In addition, there's only one way to get every play that I release, and that's to simply become an all-access member. And you can do that over the next 30 days for less than $11 a day, the next 90 days for less than $10 a day. Or better yet, guys, just jump on that annual all-access pass that gives you every play that I release for the next 365 days for just about $3.70 a day. So that would carry you right through the NFL, carry you right through college football, the NBA, college basketball, NHL, Major League Baseball, every play right up until this point, this time next year. So in 2025, just $3.70 a day. Let's get to your free plays for Wednesday as we try to build off another winning night on the diamond. Remember, these are probable pitchers, so please confirm before placing your wager. 2:20 Eastern Time, game number 925, 926. Oakland Athletics against the Chicago Cubs. Cubs minus $1.63. 7.5 under minus 12. Brady Basso against Justin Steele. We've seen a ton of professional action to start the early betting. And interesting enough, every wager is on the under. We've seen massive moves so far. I'm looking at significant moves at Caesars in West Virginia, FanDuel in Iowa, and Circa in downtown Las Vegas. Sports Interaction has seen a steam move on the Cubs at minus $1.15. At 50, and a reverse steam move on Oakland at $1.35. As far as where the public is leaning, well, we see 96% of the money and 86% of the tickets on Chicago, while 79% of the money is on the over. Brady Basso is going to be making his 3rd start of the season, his 6th appearance overall in the major leagues. So far, he's 1-0 with a 1.23 ERA. As a starter, he's 1-0 in 11 1/3 innings. He's pitched 11 1/3 innings without allowing an earned run as a starter. And 14 2/3 innings, Basso has allowed 11 hits and 2 walks. So not bad numbers so far to start his major league career. He'll be opposed by Justin Steele. Steele's 5-5, 3.09 ERA. Is going to be making his first start since the 27th of August before he went on the IL with that left elbow tendonitis. We thought we wouldn't see Steele, maybe from what I heard, we weren't going to see him until the National Series, but Chicago, obviously desperate for wins, pushed him up to this series. He felt fine. He threw a bullpen session and threw about 40 pitches. Says he felt fine. He's 100% ready to go. I think this game is going to feature at least one, maybe 2 of these pitchers facing an implosion. We know the A's have been a strong over team with 13 overs in their last 20 games, and the Cubs 6 of their last 8. I think the 8, to me, if this game was 9, and it's never going to be 9 because of Justin Steele, but if it was at 9, I would kind of think twice about it. But this number is really telling me, hey, look, the 8 is sometimes you look at a number and you think, well, that's a bad number, or they're trying to lay a trap for you. I think this is a bad number. I think they're over-evaluating Justin Steele, who probably is going to go 5 innings at the most before handing it off to a Cubs bullpen. I think 8's very generous. I'm going to go over the 8 minus $1.10. Game number 2, 6:35 Eastern Time, 9:27, 9:28. San Francisco Giants against the Baltimore Orioles. Man, we nailed the Giants game yesterday. Orioles minus $1.77, 8 over minus 16. Hayden Birdsong against Dean Kramer. Looks like we're on the same page with the pros in this one. We see 2 5-figure wagers on the under at Sports Interaction and Caesars, New Jersey. I suspect that the wager at Caesars was the same. It was the same person making that wager. We'll say it again. I see 2 5-figure wagers. One's at Sports Interaction, one's at Caesars. But we also see another one on the Giants plus $1.50. But I think that one at Caesars is by the same bettor. So we see 2 bettors make 3 large wagers. I guess that's the way to say it. Even with the reported wager, the number has climbed in favor of the Orioles on some sites. Baltimore is as high as minus $1.77. The total is 8.5 on most sites, but I think that too is on the verge of changing, perhaps to 8. Or that's the only number it would be going to, because the juice is minus $1.20. If you still have 8.5 on your on your site or at your property, jump on that 8.5 right now. But if it's not at 8.5, if it's not at 8, it will be soon. So if you see 8.5, make sure you jump on that as soon as possible. Birdsong is 3-5 with a 4.74 ERA, 68 Ks in 57 innings. So good strikeout to innings pitch ratio. This isn't. There isn't another team in Major League Baseball that needs more out of their starters than the San Francisco Giants. And normally, we wouldn't rely on Birdsong to give the Giants a quality start, just because history tells us we really couldn't lean on him. But I do think that there is some hope. I've talked to some people in the organization that are like, look, he was fantastic against the Milwaukee Brewers, which he was, 5 innings, a 2-hit ball, shutting out Milwaukee, and they seem to think that he's moving in the right direction, kind of away from what his recent form tells us that he is. So we'll see if that holds true tomorrow. He'll be opposed by former UNLV star Dean Kramer, who's 7-9 this year, a 4.10 ERA. Like Birdsong, though, people tell me that Kramer's also getting a little bit stronger. And we see that over his last 2 starts, 2 quality starts, allowing just 1 earned run over his last 13 innings. So neither one of these pitchers have great numbers, but they are moving in the positive direction, which is what we like to see when we're jumping on totals. I'm going to ride both streaks here, even though there are only a couple game streaks. I'm going to ride both of them. I'm going to say that both of these pitchers have quality starts, and then the bullpen takes over. I think this is going to be a low-scoring game, which I think the odds makers also believe that, which is why they're hanging an 8 on a game where 2 pitchers have shown that they have given up a ton of runs in the past. So odds makers, I think, are begging you to take the over. We talked about numbers where I think odds makers are laying out the red carpet for you to be on one side. I think that is the case here. They want you to be on the over, which is why the juice is minus $1.15. But that number, to me, is I've been doing this too long to know that 8 is going to go under. We're going to go under that 8 minus $1.05. So. Game number 3. I'm sorry, guys. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning here, but I wanted to get this out before the morning. 9:40 Eastern Time, 9:23, 9:24. New York Yankees minus $1.21 on the road. 7.5 under minus 15 against the Seattle Mariners. Nestor Cortez against Bryce Miller. I see some movement on the under at a few sites, so I would suggest getting on this game right now. Cortez is 9-10, a 3.90 ERA. Pretty good ERA for a pitcher with double-digit losses, but he is on a nice run. Like we talked about a couple weeks ago, he was going to be taken out of the rotation, which he was. He returned against the Boston Red Sox, and he's been fantastic. He made 1 relief appearance, then returned against the Red Sox as a starter. He's been terrific. Over his last 9 1/3 innings, he's allowed just 1 earned run, 3 hits, 4 walks, and 12 Ks. That's a good line right there. Over his last 5 appearances, opponents are hitting just 198. Bryce Miller, 11-8, 3.10 ERA, 3.12 ERA. Like Cortez, nice run over his last 12 innings, 8 hits allowed, 1 earned run. Three walks, 11 Ks. Over his last 4 games, opponents are hitting 171. And this number is another number where I think the odds makers are saying, hey, please take the over in this one. We're not going to bite on that. We're going to go under the 7.5 minus $1.15. So that does it for your Wednesday free plays. Please go to pickdawgz.com. Get involved with one of my many available packages, including my all-access pass that gives you every play I release for one low price. Don't forget, it's not too late to take advantage of my Major League Baseball season pass. It will give you every regular season game right up until the postseason, and then also carry you right through the World Series, just $199.99. And we'll talk about the college football season passes and NFL season passes tomorrow. We're almost on a verge of making a little bit of an adjustment, but we're just still a couple weeks away from that. So if you haven't gotten involved yet in the NFL or college passes, please make sure that you do, or just jump on an all-access pass, and you don't have to worry about any of those, because you'll get every play sent to you every single day. Here's your free play recap for Wednesday. Oakland, Chicago, over 8. San Francisco, Baltimore, under 8. And New York and Seattle, under 7.5. That does it for today's show. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please hit the like and subscribe button. For Against the Public, I'm Dana Lane. All the best to you and your wagers on Wednesday.